Okay, so my top 2 tips for beginners are involving paper type and brush pen type. So with paper, people get really confused because they'll start lettering and their pen isn't working well or they can't get the ink to flow, and 90% of the time the problem is the paper you're using. So when you buy paper, you want to make sure it's really, really soft and silky. You don't want any grain or just roughness, and that's including cardstock and print paper. Both of those feel really smooth to the touch, but they're also really bad on brush pens. So when you get paper, make sure it's really high quality laser jet paper. So you can buy it in bulk, just like printer paper. Just make sure it says laser jet paper on it when you buy it, and your pens will flow really smoothly and it won't fray your brush pen. For the pen, I use the Tombow dual brush pen. So you can really use whatever you want, but my main tip is find a pen you love and stick with it, because switching from brush pen to brush pen is basically like starting over because every brush pen is different. I really like the Tombow because it's a really thick tip of the pen. It has really good give, so you can get thicks and thins. It's my favorite, it's my go-to. You can get it in every color of the rainbow. So those are my 2 tips. So in my classes, you will get a practice alphabet like this one that you see. This is actually my hand-lettered alphabet because I think it's really fun to just give people something that's specialized to me. So you'll get this, and it's in light gray so you can trace over it. So we just go through the alphabet, and the most important thing with brush lettering is when you do a downstroke, it's heavy pressure, and when you do a light stroke, you go up with light pressure and it makes your line skinny. So I always tell people that's the biggest thing to remember. Down is heavy and up is light, so you get that really pretty stroke difference. That's what makes brush lettering so fun. It's because your letters look different than if you just used a pen or a magic marker. We go through these, and then once you have your alphabet perfected, then you can make the letters look the way you want them to look. It's really fun to customize the alphabet to the way you want your letters to look in all of the beautiful pieces that you will create.